Finally got the honey in the car.
Hello.
What's up? And he wanted to talk about some things.
Well, really just one thing. In the article I seen today on CNN talking about history books, and mainly American history books, and how they are trying to say black people weren't, well, they didn't say that we weren't slaves, but they're saying we were just brought here as workers, right? And they're saying that Europeans were brought here getting no pay or little to no pay. So they're saying Europeans were brought here as slaves in this history book.
What history book?
Mcgraw Hill, you know the book?
Oh, yeah, I heard it name.
Yeah. And basically they're saying it's because the people, the school board is so politicized over there, and they're trying to whitewash white history. Yes, I'm sorry. Y'all guys own slaves. You were mean, vindictive, evil people. I mean, they said it what it was. Don't draw that shit out the history books, because y'all ain't going to draw nobody else. Y'all ain't going to write nobody else's wrong out the history book. And another thing I was looking at, too, is how they depict Japan in World War II. And that was a big thing. Now, I didn't finish reading this article where the Japan Prime Minister is basically saying how they are lying in American history books as far as Japan goes in World War II and their role that they played.
Okay, so we'll have to keep you posted. Sounds pretty juicy. So, how many of y'all be, into world news, be into news, period, you're pretty, I guess you could say, proactive and active, or outspoken, on social media about injustices and things of that nature. But the latest thing that I heard, my husband, he was talking about that yesterday, and I actually recorded him talking about it. He was the first one to break it to me. But I seen it on our local news. And it's like Texas tripping. No, Mcgraw Hill, he's tripping. Y'all remember him in the textbooks growing up? He's still in the textbooks. But him and whoever his colleagues are, they tripping when they actually try to rewrite history and paint a picture as if Black or Africans migrated to this country willingly, and came as workers, not slaves. Yet he also was kind of trying to paint the picture that the Europeans or whoever, they came over pretty much unwillingly, almost as if they were the slaves. Like if you read between the lines, like who does that? I can't with certain people. Now, I believe there's a such thing as white privilege. If that's not an example of white privilege where you can sit there and damn near try to rewrite history, thank God. Shouts out to that mom who, red flagged them, because there's no telling how long that book was in there. I mean, school has been started for a minute now, but there's no telling how long that book or those, or what else. If they figure they can get that past us, what else have they been getting past us that we just haven't paid attention to? Because it's all about the wording. But, yeah, I thought that was very disrespectful, and it's like, for real. I wish a Black person would try to come in there and rewrite some history or whatever. They wouldn't even spend the time or energy on it. They wouldn't even waste. They wouldn't waste the ink. So it's like, really, I just still, it never ceases to amaze me about the things or the limits that people really push, and I just think that's disrespectful. And then the guy responded, and his response was like, for real, you should have done that in the first place. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Seriously, because, my husband was really hot about that, and he's passionate, I'm passionate when it comes to things like that, like really? Bad enough, like we're trying to actually self-educate ourselves on some things that we were misled to believe. And then you want to come in here and totally disregard true history, totally feed lies to the younger generations, just because you know that your bloodline or your people made some very bad decisions back in the day, and you all are still making bad decisions to even concoct such a thing of rewriting or false information or whatever you want to do. Like I say, I tell my kids that it's all like, you have to. It's fictional. History is like a story, because you don't know what they leave out, stuff that's important, and you don't know what to believe, especially with this guy thinking he can pull that. I mean, there's already things going on. But that's out in shady Texas. Crazy. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that.
We are the Jackson Pride. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will comment down below. First off, please don't go like